Angie Poo? Do you know Angie?
Who's that?
Who is she? Oh, Angie Poo.
Hey, it's me, Angie Poo. What up, guys? It's me, Anjiba, and we're about to get ready for this convo. I'm so excited because this woman right here, she was super hard to get in contact with. And guess what? She's an Islander. I know her mama, and I'm excited because she is a young Black African American businesswoman. And she a mama to put that on there, but she put it on everything. Without further ado, hey,
Hi.
how
How are
are
you?
you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm just so happy that you're here.
Me too.
So please tell the people who you are, what's your business, what you do. Don't give them too much because we don't want to hear this. No bell. No
Okay.
bell.
Well,
Just give them a little bit.
my name is Kiera. I am a single mom of two. I have a waist bead business and I also have a rental car business here in Atlanta, Georgia. I think that's enough.
Oh, okay. I wasn't ready. She said, nice and point and clear. Like, this is what we doing. This is how we do it. And this is it. Okay. I am not mad at that. I am not. Please, sharing is caring. Please support us out. I mean, share us out. Please share. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Can you please just give everybody a general hi? And we'll say
Good,
hi to everybody later.
good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Oh, shucks. This is about to be interesting because I got some things in store for her. She don't even know because she made me wait and come back and this, that, and the other. But before we get into my questions,
hmm
tell them about the beads.
Okay, so the waist beads. What specifically do you want me to share without saying too much or kind of getting into your questions?
Okay, I'm open for show and tell.
Okay. Well, I keep my
Okay.
side of me, so I don't leave the house without them. So I have a few beads already prepackaged, already pre-made. Sometimes I have spurts where I just make a whole bunch of waist beads, because you just never know who you might run into. Sometimes I run into women that want to buy some for like a bridal shower or for all their girlfriends or a birthday party, for gift bags. So I always keep a stash on me no matter where I go. When I leave the house, I always keep some on me. If I'm wearing a purse, I always keep some in my purse because you just never know. I'm known as the bead lady, so I gotta always keep it on me. So I have some prepackaged. I have some that are tie-on. I have some that have clamps on them, so you can remove them. Without saying too much, waist beads are for women, of course. Um, and they do a lot of little cool things.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I particularly looked on the website. I looked and looked because I'm newsy and nosy. I don't know the difference. But I have some questions about some of the products because I thought they were nice.
Okay.
Okay, so can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell us what is that because it looks sexy.
Well, it is sexy. Those are called thigh beads.
Oh, shucks, thigh beads.
Yes. So the number one reason to wear them is because they're sexy. There is history behind thigh beads. I haven't specifically gotten to the background of why women wore these thigh beads other than them being sexy, and them being a sex appeal. Um, but yeah, they're sexy.
Okay, so how many colors do they come into?
So with the thigh beads, you can get them however you want. Actually, what I do is when I make my waist beads, when I make the strand, I make it long enough to fit around your waist so that you can have a matching anklet. So if you wanted to order thigh beads that's the same style as a waist bead, You just order two of the same kind and you just cut it. So you just tie it around your thigh. You go all the way up, like under your butt area, and then you just tie it on and you cut it and it stays on. It's like the inner thigh meat that keeps it on, and why they don't fall off.
What? Listen, Linda, I am so interested. I was like, hold up.
And you can on and off too. 9 times out of 10, if you wear them to be sexy, they're gonna be taken off.
Listen, I don't even think you was ready that I pulled that up. You weren't ready.
No.
This.
Oh God. You get real sexy on them today.
Do tell. Like, cause I need to know, like, are we ready for carnival? Like, how does this go?
Like I said, I don't leave the house without it. No matter.
Oh, you got them in person?
Huh?
You got them in person?
Yeah, I have all my products in my brand.
Okay, go ahead.
Those are nipple cuffs. So this is one of them that's on the website actually. I make them to order. So this is a nipple cuff. Your nipple goes inside of here. Whether it's an innie or outie, these nipple cuffs will bring them out. So this is where your nipple goes, right here in the middle, and it's copper, and it's adjustable. So you just squeeze it to kind of tighten it up on your nipple, and there you go. You got your fake little nipple piercing. So what made me start making these, I got into copper jewelry because why not? Copper is good for your health. So I got into copper jewelry, and I didn't necessarily want to get into like, the necklaces, the bracelets, stuff like that. Since my line is more of a sexuality, a sexual essential type brand, I wanted to stick to more of the sexy stuff for women. And if you're a man and you want to wear some, you can order some too. That'll be the first. But the nipple cuffs, I more personally went for those because I always wanted my nipples pierced, but I always breastfed. My kids are older now, but I'm still single. So I plan on getting married and, having kids from my husband. So I always want to breastfeed and I never want to puncture my nipples or anything like that. And I just never wanted to do it to my nipples. So I was like, why not make fake little piercings? Like, that's so cute and that's so sexy. Like, why not? And it's a lot of women who can't do that to their nipples. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make some little cuffs. And I was just playing around with my boobs, and I just made one that worked. And then I had a couple models that I tested it on, and it worked. And I was like, we got nipple cuffs for those that want their nipples.
Pause. You had a nipple model?
Yeah.
So how do you?
I posted on my Instagram, on my Facebook business page. So y'all go check it out. YOGADIVAK. You might even see me on there sometimes.
Oh no, I seen you on there. I seen you advertising, but when I was on the site being nosy and newsy, and I was like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Next one. You ain't ready.
Oh,
you ain't ready.
Okay.
I think these are so cute and like spring pow. I'm ready.
I actually just made 3 of those this morning before I left out the house. I don't know what it is with that yellow that I think the lightning and the yellow and the sunshine just bring that set out. Specifically, I've had a lot of orders for that one specific one. So when people put in orders, I ask them to come up with their own style. And kind of just give me a description, because if they're copying or imitating the style that they've seen, I'm not going to make it exactly like that style. I want everybody's style to be different, and I want everybody walking around with the same waist beads. So when they order that same style, it might be similar to that picture, but it's not going to be the same exact one, because for one, your mind don't think the same, when you creating. So you're going to get something close to that, but not that same exact one. But everybody likes that one.
It is so pretty. I was just like, wow, this is popping. Like, I really like that. Now, the personal house calls. Mm-hmm. Please explain.
Okay, so the personal house calls is just me tying on waist beads.
Oh, okay, because
no nipple installation, no none of that, no thigh bead installation or anything. strictly.
After the thigh, I'm like, wait, hold on, what are we doing here?
So I have a lot of women who wants a more intimate tie-on session where they want me, to explain what are waist beads. They just want that feeling of me tying it on, my presence of me tying their waist beads on. They want to learn more about it. They actually want to see them on me behind closed doors, because I'm not gonna just walk around and just lift my shirt up. I mean, if I had on a half shirt, I would. But they just want a more intimate session. I mean, that's about it. And
Ain't
I'm just
that
on the waist beads for them, and I'm basically educating them on while I'm tying it and asking them questions and telling them things and letting them ask me questions. Something that you can't get on the website. You can ask questions on the website. You can send an email or you can do the chat on there, where it says chat now. But you get a more intimate relationship, and some people want that. A lot of people don't know how to tie them on, so if I could tie them on for them, why not?
you have a couple of things that's going on the website. One of them is the self-love package.
Mhm.
Let's talk about it.
Okay,
What
so
is
my self-love package changes. I can't remember off the top of my head right now what us rolling into Valentine's Day. I might do a candle or a body rub. So what I do is I go and shop with other small businesses, not collect. I go shop with other small businesses and I gather items from their shop that I like, that I would think that would help boost self-love, self-confidence inside of my packages. And I add them in my self-love packages. If I feel like I have enough inventory or I can make enough inventory to fulfill that entire package with my own products, then I do that. But most of the time I shop with other small businesses and I add it into the self-love package.
Wow, that's dope. That's really dope. I like that.
And a lot of
Um,
us pick me ups. I know I do. I go shopping all the time. That's my self-love for me. So that's why I created that package. I've had a lot of customers that say, can you offer more than just waist beads? So that's why I ventured off and started doing, the nipple cuffs and wire jewelry, nose cuffs. I done had massage candles before. I've had a lot of different things.
all right, so if you looking to have some thigh love and some tata love and you want to run a car, this is where you need to be. This is where you need to be. Right here, right here. Okay, so I'm about to just go in and start asking all these questions.
Okay,
Asking all these questions because I'm nosy and nosy. I'm about to ask you all these questions. You ready?
I'm ready.
3 words to describe yourself.
Determined, educated, and outspoken.
I need you to define those 3 words when you describe yourself.
Okay, so defining outspoken, I mean, it speaks for itself. I don't feel like I need to explain that part. Determined, I've always been a determined individual. Um, I just get the job done. I've always been goal driven. What was my third one?
You
Determined,
said
educated.
determined, educated, and outspoken.
So I'm always open to learn. I'm always learning. I'm always reading new things that I know. Um, always watching new things that I don't know. I'm a graduate of Kentucky State University. So I'm always open to learn new things. I've always made sure I kept an open mind to learn new things.
So, can you just tell the people where are you originally from?
So I was born in Illinois.
Keep going. By the way, and keep on going. Tell them all to give them some feed.
So I was born in Illinois. I went to college in Kentucky. And from Kentucky, I went to Wisconsin probably like for 6 months. It was right outside of Illinois. And
Okay.
then I seen that I didn't want to do that anymore. So I made a little turn and came to Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been here ever since. So I'm going on 10 years in Georgia.
So she went from cold, warm cold. That's how she is. But she has some roots planted here
Yes, my mom is there.
in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Yes.
That part. Like, how often do you come home?
So I used to come often. Right now, I don't know why I haven't been back. I usually come every Christmas, but my mom came down here to Georgia. That's why she's been coming here lately. So, but I usually come at least twice a year.
Okay. Let's talk about the history of waist beads. Because
Okay.
when you decided to come into this business, because a lot of people are not familiar, what is the history on waist beads?
So history is originated in Africa. Um, there's always a big fight on which side of Africa, which continent of Africa. Um, I've always known the history that I have is West Africa. West African women wore them for different reasons, for sexuality. But majority of the reason for waist beads is to help track your weight and to keep that Coca-Cola bottle shape. A lot of our African women have, a Coca-Cola bottle shape, have nice slim waist and curvy hips and a big butt. And it was always said that waist beads help with that. So a lot of the women wear waist beads now and try to keep that same culture to try to keep that same shape. But we all know that, we eat and we don't exercise and we don't properly take care of our body. So we need those reminders. And that's what the waist beads are for, to remind us. A lot of people use them for weight tracking, as far as seeing when they're bloated, when they don't need to eat things. And the number one real reason is to be sexy, to build that self-confidence, build that self-esteem. It's a lot of people that don't like their mommy look. It's a lot of people that don't like their lower half, their stomach area, and the waist beads help them to improve in that area.
When you had me when you said sexy,
Because a lot of the history kind of like left it once it made it to the U.S. When it left Africa and made it to the U.S. and we kind of use it for what we want to use it for, which is the sexiness, because we all want to be sexy.
I know that's right. What did you like most about where you grew up? What was the best part of where you grew up?
The best part of where I grew up, maybe that family was around.
Oh,
Hmm.
I can understand that. I can understand that. Now, is Atlanta your final destination?
I don't know. I ask myself that every year, every Christmas at that, because I kind of get like family sick. I wouldn't say homesick. I kind of get like family sick. And I always ask myself that, is this my home? I've tried to move so many times, but I'm like, no, when it was time to pack up, I was like, nah, I'm going to just stay here. So I'm not really sure yet. Maybe if my husband is here or something, I don't know.
Listen, we just put a shout out. We looking. But you gotta come to the table. We'll talk about that later. How many locations are your products in?
Okay, so my car rental business is based in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually had a conversation with my brother today about expanding to Charlotte, into
Oh,
Illinois. But my waist beads are in the Virgin Islands. I have some vendors in Texas. I have vendors in Indiana, in Illinois, in Georgia, Ohio, and Kentucky.
whew, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And I actually, like, when I go and travel, I think the last place I went is in Jamaica. I left some there when I went to Jamaica this summer that just passed, and I left some there. They're not quite locked in yet, but they've been asking if I can send them more. When I went down there to visit, I always bring them no matter where I go. So I brought some with me, and I usually try to reach out to the vendors that are there,
Yeah.
because out of 10 they don't have a reliable waist bead vendor. I
Mm-hmm.
try to lock them in. I got good quality. I stand on my quality. I have good quality, and I know that I want to expand and get out there, especially anywhere near water, anywhere near the beach. I want to be locked in. So I try to reach out to them, and I try to leave them samples, and I, keep in contact, ask them how they like it. Did it sell? I let them see how much money they can make off of it, or how, proud that the customer is, and they're going to be back.
I know that's right. Listen, what does success look like to you?
But what does success look like to me? The sky's the limit.
that. I like that. Okay. Okay. You know, when I look at your products, I instantly think about belly dancing
Mm-hmm.
because the way that they shape. Now, I
Yep.
know a lot of women, they tend to wear them and they wear them high up. Where is the best structure to wear the waist beads?
So it depends on what you're wearing them for. If you're wearing them to track your weight, you should start up high. The goal is for you to start up high and watch them drop down low to your waist if you're trying to
Mm,
track it that way. Because if you're starting up high, 9 times out of 10, you want to lose that in the middle and that at the end belly fat. And you want them to sit on your waist in a nice Coca-Cola bottle shape. So if you're wearing them, if you already have, a nice little frame or a flat little stomach, or if you're happy with it, you could be plus size and still be happy with it. And you can wear them straight across your stomach if you want to show off your belly button ring, show off your belly button, or wear like, the half crop shirts or whatever.
yeah.
You can
Yes.
wear them wherever you want to. It just depends on what you get them for. And I always tell women to make sure you get at least two. One to
Okay.
track to start up at top under your bra, and then one in the middle so you can show it off. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to show it off.
Okay. If we're buying online, how do we measure? Because I'm an old woman. I don't know how to measure.
Okay.
So
I
how
make
do you measure?
I make it easy because it was more hard on me by asking for measurements. And if it's not the right measurements, or you gain a couple pounds, or you're bloated by the time you get your waist beads, or your period started, and that makes you even more bloated. So your midsection is all bloated. So I made it so much easier for me and the customer to where I make them at least 40 inches long. And if you're larger than 40 inches, then just let me know that so that I can make it at least 50 or 60 inches long. And that's pretty long. So I make it at least 40 inches long to wrap around your whole entire waist, whether you're extra small to a large or extra large. 40 inches should be able to fit an extra small all the way up to an extra large. So you'll have enough to wrap around your whole entire waist. Plus, you'll have extra room for an anklet. So here's one now. This one is about like 38 inches. And I mean, it's long. Here's the beginning, and this is the end. It's really long. So I make it really long so that you have enough room to wrap around your waist and for you to have an anklet. Now, if you're more on the extra large side, then you might not have an anklet, but you're definitely going to have a waist bead.
Okay. 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 So let's just say hypothetically, I'm on Pinterest
Okay.
and I send you a bead and I'm like, oh, I want this bead with some stars and diamonds and this, that, and the other. Do you take customized orders?
I do have a custom order section, and that's probably
Okay.
like the number one order that I get every day is custom orders. I do let my customers know I'm not gonna make exactly what you see, but I'm gonna try to make something similar to that because everybody's style is different and creativity is different.
So, can you please tell the people the name of your company?
The name of my company is YOGADIVAK LLC.
And also, you got to tell them where to get a rental car because now I need to get a rental car when I come to Atlanta. So let's get that popping and figure
So
that out.
actually, so my waist beads is Yoga Diva K, and my car rental is Yoga Diva K LLC. But if you type in either one, you'll find both on the internet. I'm all over the internet on Google. I'm sorry. Well, now I'm on YouTube, but
Now
on
you're on
Google,
YouTube.
on Google, Instagram, Facebook, you can type in Yoga Diva K, or you can type in Yoga Diva K LLC.
And I just really, really love your logo. Like it's so cute,
Thank
straight to the point. Like I love your company. Like, I've been stalking you for a while. I'm like, girl, I gotta get you. I gotta get you. It's been about a year. About a year. Now we here. Now we here. Now, do you have any male customers?
I actually do have two male customers, and I've had a couple male customers here in Georgia that have shopped with me, and I've tied a couple waist beads on a couple males.
I mean, being though, is it now we gotta be politically correct because we don't want no problems.
Mm-hmm.
But being though it's to help control your weight and things like that and all of that.
Mhm.
Is it not okay for the men to wear?
So in today's society, equal is equal. A product is a product. Even if that product has history, music has history. Everything has history. You can't knock the history, and you can't knock a customer from buying the product.
Yeah, because I want to know if it like a straight man was to have a waist bead on, would I have to worry?
I don't know.
I mean, because when we say, look, I'm only wearing this to, make sure my weight and this, that, and the other, I guess that's cool, right?
I don't know. I don't think I've had any straight men get any waist beads.
See,
Not
I just got her.
had straight men dropping my inbox asking for waist beads and saying that they want some only to try to start a conversation with me, but they didn't really want no waist beads.
I like how that started. Look, they dropped me like, hey, I think what's the waist bead thing about? And then
So
it's
if,
like just
so if anybody
engagement.
dropping my inbox asking for a waist bead as a man, I'm gonna expect you to buy one. At
I
least
know that's right.
I wear it for you.
I know that's right. What's your favorite place that you went as a kid?
Hawaii.
Really? Tell us why.
I don't really remember like all of the details of the trip because I was a child. But I just remember like all the tropical flowers. I remember all the flowers. And I like flowers, so that kind of stuck to me.
If you was an author
What's
that
up?
wrote a book,
Mm-hmm.
what would your name be called? What would be the title of the book?
The truth.
Girl, you better tell it. You better tell it.
Yeah, it would be called the truth.
She says she's outspoken for a reason. Okay, I think we have our first question. I don't even know if I want to highlight this, but this is what it is.
I cannot see a straight man wearing waist beads. Maybe it's just me. Me neither. But
Okay,
yeah, me neither.
I'm just saying, and be mindful that that's our YouTube celebrity,
Mm-hmm.
and he will be reaching out to you for not waist beads, but for you interview. Just let you know. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So do you think it's easier when creating your business and having this way? Oh, how can I'm trying to be look, I'm trying to be gender correct. Like
Please.
gender correct. Because I think that your products are amazing. And like I want to go back one more time and then talk about this. Like, what is that?
It's a sexy thigh bead.
So, would I be able to put that on myself
Mm-hmm.
and just tie it on? Now, I don't have to take that off though, right?
No, you don't have to. Eventually, it'll slide down though after you wear it so many times. But you gonna want to take it off.
Oh,
Take
okay.
it off, put it back on. So it's on cotton, like a cotton type thread. The same thing as your waist bead. If you can see that little thread right there. Um,
Yeah.
so it doesn't stretch, but just like any material, after you wear it so many times, it lose its tightness.
Okay. Okay. I mean, and is that the same for the waist beads or are
Yep.
they just automatically?
Yep. It's the
Okay.
same.
All right. Next question. I'm just amazed. I admire this. What would you say your strong suit is?
Personally or in my
Period.
I have many. I don't have one in specific. I don't know.
Give us some. Give us one, two, three, four, whatever you feel comfortable with.
I don't know. I can't just name one.
I got her stumped. I got her stumped. She ain't ready. She ain't ready.
I can't one.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and ask. What is the amazing part of your business?
The amazing part of my business is making women feel really good and confident about themselves.
Okay, how many beads do you have?
On
Like, and no, just no. Like your collection. You have every color,
um
every size. How do you do the beads? Like, what's the average size for a regular woman like me? Okay, so I'm teeny tiny.
uh-huh.
I'm teeny tiny. I actually have waist beads on. Now I'm getting a little personal, showing
Mhm.
my little stuff. I got my waist beads on. So, but I went to Stonecrest Mall and me and my granddaughters and we got the beads on.
Mhm.
So I
Those
particularly
those didn't come from me.
so
Continue.
how did I mean listen, the grandkids wanted to do it. We
Yeah.
just wanted a whole set. Of course, I'm going to purchase some from you, but I'm just curious, how do you do it? Like, do you buy a bunch of beads? Do you have every color? What size do you actually have on the beads?
So I try to I just freestyle. I used to try to keep every color that I could think of on the rainbow, outside of the rainbow. The actual colors that are coming in as far as custom orders, the kind of like the popular colors I try to keep. But now I've gotten to the point where I have so many custom orders that trying to keep those specific colors and then try to do the custom orders was just like overwhelming. And sometimes the colors that I came up with were sitting and they just wanted custom orders. So I kind of just free flow and make some. I order my supplies from Africa. I actually ordered them from Ghana and they come per weight. So I have like pink beads that come per weight. I have stones that come per weight. I have crystals that come per weight. And then as far as like my thread, I just get a big old kind of like a the sew-in thread. I just get like
Mhm.
a real big one and I just use that. And some of the beads I get from Hobby Lobby. If I have a custom order and we have the beads here in the States, I'll go to Hobby Lobby and they come like on a string or they come in a bowl and I'll use those. Sometimes if I see like specific crystals that I like from Ghana, I'll order the whole entire set and I'll just bring it here. Get it shipped.
So when you are doing your beads, let's say I want to order a bead set and you are watching Netflix. How many beads sets can you make in a whole entire movie?
Ooh, in a whole movie?
Yes. So a movie is about an hour, 40 minutes. How many beads can you make in an hour and 40 minutes?
It depends on the custom order because sometimes I have to make them by hand where I
Hmm.
get a needle and I actually have to scoop up the specific beads to get a specific pattern. So this white set, this is easy. I could just throw all these white beads in my bead spinner with a needle and I just put all the white beads in the spinner and I take off and spin the thing or I push the button and it spins on its own and all the beads just end up coming on here. But then I have to stop because now I have these stones, these white stones right here. And I have to hand put those on there. And then once I'm done with that part, then I can go back to my bead spinner and finish off the rest. So it just depends on the style of the waist bead. If I'm watching a movie and I'm doing like some basic pre-made beads, I'll probably say like, I don't know, maybe like 12 or 13 of them. Because I'm stopping in between the movies. I'm stopping.
That is amazing. Like, just
But it's women in Africa that makes them uh by the hundreds in a day.
power to y'all. So wait, because you got very long nails. So how does that work with your nails and like
I usually get short nails. But I've been feeling myself lately. I've been in the long nail era for a little bit. But as long as I have my needle, I'm good. Sometimes it's a struggle when I'm tying them on, but most of the time is if I'm getting long nails, I'm not I'm really not expecting to get any house calls so that I don't have to tie them on. But if so, I will cut these down because my business come first. I mean, my business paid for them, so I get them taken off and back on.
I know that's right. How many employees do you have at this point?
I am my only employee.
So listen, we got to get this business up. She need to hire some more people. We need some orders.
Yep. I
That
wouldn't
part.
consider my vendors that are out of state. I wouldn't consider them as employees because they're doing their own thing. You order the bees off of their own website. They order their own. Even though I'm making them, I'm the
Yeah.
designer. So their own thing. They market. They educate their own customers. So they're not an employee to me. We're in business together.
So, cause are you at Nikki's boutique here in the islands? Where
Mm-mm.
are you? Your products are located here in St.
Um,
Thomas.
is that Lookout Mountain? Um,
Oh,
yeah, I don't even know if he has any anymore. I was looking for him the last time I came to see if he needed more. But the guy with the locks, the dreads that play the little instrument up on Lookout.
girl,
Yeah.
we got a couple of them. But I know who you're talking about. And I'm thinking, because I was just over there not too long ago, he has like a nice display table.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he does have things. And I seen crystals and stuff like that. So that's your waist beads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Did someone call you?
Yeah. Call my
Yeah,
phone. So,
because I seen you blink out for a second. So
yeah.
I'm like, hold on, is that me or you? So let's talk about the family.
Okay.
You have the two kids. We're single. What are we looking for? Wait, hold on. I need you to tell everybody like what you're looking for. We don't know who's watching, who's looking. What you want? You want them tall? You want them short? You want them?
Definitely call.
You want
Um,
like
I'm looking for God to send me what He wants me to have and not what I want. So I'm not really so much looking. I'm just being open to what He sends me and not what I want. Because I didn't try that before. It didn't work.
so. How you manage to be in a place where I know you ain't looking in Atlanta?
No. No, I'm not. I'm not looking. I would say that I honestly am not looking. But I am being open-minded.
Mhm.
Um, I'm more so focused on making sure that I have the whole package so that I can have enough to offer. Yeah.
So, are you on any websites? On any dating sites?
No, I'm not.
Are you opposed to going on a dating site?
I mean, I'll try it. Yeah, I will.
So why you ain't sign up?
I don't know. Never thought to do so.
So I met a friend that went on Plenty of Fish.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say that weirdos are on these dating sites and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that because I feel like, you never know where your love may be. Now, if they are only on a site to do some hooking up, I understand that's a no go.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's some genuine people that's out there looking for love,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So she met him on Plenty of Fish. What I tell you, baby, I went to their wedding in Puerto Rico. I actually did a whole video about them.
Mm-hmm.
He adores her.
Okay. So you telling me you get on Plenty of Fish?
He listen. I don't know Plenty of Fish. I'm a harmonize. I'm Black Power. I don't know what. Wait, hold up. Is it Oh crap. Bumble. I'm learning the sites because I was just on there with my girlfriend. She pulled
Mm-hmm.
out her phone and I was like, oh, swiping right, swiping left, like, oh, look at him, look at him, look at him. So, but it's just, are you a stalker? Like when you, let's say if I meet somebody on the thing and we
I'm
talking,
definitely doing my investigating. Um, yeah.
like to what degree?
I So my background, I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. So if I need to call my criminal justice friends to run a background check just to make sure you're not a weirdo, because I mean I do have children. I have a daughter, so I have to make sure, and I care about my own safety too.
Oh, for
So
sure.
I want to make sure, because it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and I know I'm a very attractive girl, and I'm headstrong, and men adore that and don't know how to say no or don't know how to accept rejection. So I want to make sure that I'm safe and that they are safe. So if I need to call and get a background check, I will.
Okay, so are we background checking to find out if you were married? Now you stop me. How
No,
many times? Okay.
just to make sure that your criminal history isn't extensive.
Okay, so we just looking for that you ain't hurt nobody and you ain't and been in jail. But that's what we looking for, right?
I mean, people have a past, and they
Okay. Mhm.
so I wouldn't exclude the jail part, but
Come on, outspoken. Come on, outspoken. You get look, you going like look like this, outspoken. Okay. So when we doing an investigation, we looking to make sure he don't have no criminal background.
to make sure that he doesn't have a recent criminal background.
Okay. Are we looking for his credit score?
You, I
Come
would.
on, I want to know how stalker are you? Like,
I mean, you can't see that part of the criminal background check, but I would definitely ask about a credit score. Because I actually help build personal credit scores. So that's important to me. Because if you can't offer me nothing, then I mean, maybe I could build you up, but I'm not a builder upper. So if you're not coming already at least like halfway built, you know,
okay. So does how many kids is too many kids? I can't. I'm done.
one.
He only allowed to have one kid.
I would prefer. I honestly would prefer no kids because I want my kids to be the only kids.
Listen, I was selfish. I ain't gonna no judgment here. No judgment here.
But
Okay.
I am open to at least one or two kids.
Okay. Could he have been married before?
He can have been, as long as he's fully divorced.
Okay. So are we dating for 1 year, getting married, getting engaged the second, and getting married the third? What's your time frame?
I feel like in 30 days, if we're not making progress, then we need to get on.
You want the 90-day fiance?
I mean, you know what you need to see in 30 days. Okay, we want to do the little honeymoon stage. I'll give you 60 days. If you don't see what you need to see in 60 days, then we could just move on. I'm not saying that we have to get married in 60 days, but I mean, we should have learned enough. If we're talking to get to know each other, we should have known, or we should have learned a lot in 60 days, whether or not we want to continue or not, because you're not about to waste my whole year.
That part. What kind of excitement in your business? What brings you excitement in beading and putting the waist beads together? What kind of energy and feelings do you have about it?
The excitement is when I see pictures, when they dropping in my inbox with sexy little pictures. I'm not lesbian or anything, but I love seeing those pictures. I love seeing that they feel sexy, that they're posting constantly, that their self-confidence is built just based off of some beads that I created.
Okay, I say let's be liberated. This is my first year in going to Carnival
Mm-hmm.
because I never got a chance to do the Carnival.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. And I told all the women we got to get some waist beads from
Mm-hmm.
you so we can just pop it.
Yep.
Hey, so, I'm excited. But anywho, what does retirement hopes look like for you?
I'm such a hustler. I just had this conversation not too long ago with one of my friends. I'm such a hustler. I don't think that I want to retire. Like, I always want to be hustling.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do when the kids leave?
Hustle even hustle even more. I got all the time in the world. I mean,
I know
I
that's
kind of
right.
feel like, I guess growing up and the type of mindset and life that my mom gave to me was always enjoy life while you hustle. So I've always had that vacation type hustle. Like I vacation and I hustle. I could hustle at vacation. So retirement to us is, sit back, chill, don't have to hustle, don't have to work, don't have to do nothing. It's just kind of like in vacation mode all the time. I can vacation,
Mm-hmm.
hustle. I've been vacationing my whole life. So why not
That
continue?
part. That's what's up. That's what's up. Are you a cruiser?
I have not gotten on a cruise before. Just the thought of not being able to touch land and some grass that belong to the land for a couple days kind of scared me.
Really? I'm surprised. I promise you. I feel like you are so energetic and you are so bubbly that here it is, it's just like you don't got no fear.
No, not really.
But you ain't getting on no water.
No.
I understand that. I understand that. Please, let's go back and let's talk about the business. Tell everybody what's the name of your company, where they can find your products, everything you offer. Spread it loud, say it loud, kill it, tell
Okay.
it.
So for those that are joining, my name is Kiera. My company name is Yoga Diva K. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and my website at yogadivak.com. It's YOGADIVAK.com. And yeah, we offer waist beads. We offer sexy healing jewelry. I'm not gonna just call it nipple cuffs. And we offer a lot of self-confidence.
When I look at the website, that's what I see. And she does have gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to get a gift card, now what is the average bead? How much does the average bead cost? Like
Um,
how much does this one right here cost? What?
I don't know. What does it say down there? 35, 45. The average
I
bead is
think.
like $30, $35.
And
Because the
and
other, hmm?
how long and how many like crystals and things like that is on this one?
Oh, I don't know how many beads and how many crystals are on there. I don't keep count of that. I just make it.
Oh,
Um,
okay, okay.
Now if the crystals are more expensive when I buy them wholesale, then of course the bead is a little more. The actual waist bead is a little more expensive.
Okay, so an average bead will be like $35 start off.
Hmm.
And as you want more, it will cost more. So it's like,
As you want more quality, it'll cost more.
okay. Okay. So the basic quality is it starts at $35.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay. And like I said, you have gift cards, you have packages, you do house calls, the nipple rings, and this is my favorite. I am so invested in this, like the thigh. It's the thigh for me. It's the thigh today. Can you see the chat?
No, let me see. It doesn't. Oh yeah, now I can see it.
You can see the chat. Okay, I'm gonna continue to drop your business.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to just go ahead and say hi to the people that we did not speak to individually when you first started. Can you see that?
I think I'm at the top. Wellness Mama. Hello. The real
Wellness with Frugal Mama.
with Shonda. I'm still here.
Hi, Shonda. You see it?
One busy mama. Hello.
Oh, wait, hold up. We missed somebody. Do you see who I have highlighted?
No, I don't.
You look like your mama right there.
I don't see it.
What up? Point to the blank, to the travel, to the
Um,
experience, to the
Point Blank Travel. Good afternoon.
yeah. He got like 50,000 channels. I don't know who he is right now. He will contact you.
Okay.
Okay, we got the wellness with Frugal Mama. Okay, real deal. All right, who else? Who else? I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down. They talking. One busy mama. She is really one busy mama. That's her. That's a great
Look,
name.
my business phone is going crazy right now. I had to put it on
I
silent.
know. I see you going in and out. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm so excited that you even decided to come. It took me a whole year to get you here. I am happy that your business is successful.
Thank
May it continue to grow.
you.
I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
I didn't even know about the car rental.
I'm in one of the rentals right now.
Wait. What kind of cars we got? Can you tell me what kind of cars we renting?
Right now I'm in a 2023 Hyundai Elantra Limited. It's real nice. It's a basic economy car, but it's really nice. I got it in 2022, so I got to feel with the 23 before 23 actually hit. I have an Audi A7. I have a RX 350 Lexus 2021. I have a Infinity Q50. I have a Nissan Altima. I think I named all the cars
And where's your rental car located?
in Atlanta.
Yeah, I know it's in Atlanta. Where?
So I deliver to my customers. So wherever you put your, most likely the airport though. But I have a lot of.
Okay. Wow. So what's your rate starting at? How much per day?
So starting off with the lowest rate car, which will be the Nissan Altima, 35 a day.
That's good. Now, do you because you know Atlanta, they hit you with all those fees. When I got to Atlanta, this was so weird
Oh,
because I went to go rent a car and at the airport, and they said that out of towners, because I had both of my IDs, I had my Atlanta, Georgia ID, and I had my St. Thomas ID. They said that if I use my Atlanta, Georgia ID, they would charge me a $500 hold on my credit card. If I rent at St. Thomas, they charge me nothing.
that's different. I don't charge fees. I only charge a deductible, the 250 deductible. That's
Okay.
deductible. And of course, like, the taxes based off of how many days you rent. And you have to pay for your insurance and the daily rental rate. That's about it. Everybody's
Wow.
different. Business different.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if like I said, you're looking to get sexy and you're looking to do the thighs and your nipples and get a car, you know where to go.
Yep.
I am so thankful that you decided to come and spend some time with me. I'm so glad that you don't have any stage fright anymore because you just killed it.
I didn't know what you were gonna ask me.
Listen. It's just a convo here. We sociable. We ain't doing nothing. But please, anything that you want to add that we did not discuss, this is the time. This is the floor you have. I'm giving it all to you before we say goodbye.
I don't have any questions. I do want to say thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for being so patient. And actually staying on top of keeping up with me. And really get me on your show.
Once again, please go and support Black businesses. This is what we doing. This is how we doing it. I'm proud of you. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
See
night.
you later.
Good
Good
night.
night. With that being said, we're coming back. Got another combo. I'm so proud of her. Like, yo, these young people get it. These young people. I want to be young again. I want to go back to being young again. Like, I'm like, sometimes I be thinking, like, if I was young, and I mean, I can't be the only person that feel this way, but if we were young, what would you do? What business would you create? Like, how would you be? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what would we do? Because these young people got it going on. If you go over there and check out her website, like just to develop a website, have a sale. And speaking of sale, Sociable running their Valentine's Day sale. We got a couple of packages we're putting out. That advertisement is going out in the next couple of days. Please check that out. With that being said, guys, it's me, Anjiba, and this was the convo. I am so appreciative that you decided to spend some time with me. And till next time, let's get it. Let's go. Deuces.